play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red, oh.
What's up, peeps? Official Narcs, this is Mike from Narcotropolis. How's everybody doing today? I thought I would go live on a Sunday because a lot of you guys are available on Sundays. I get more views on Sundays, so I thought I'd come on here, chat a little bit. Elias wants to say hi, but he's busy right now. I'll call him in a little bit. How's everybody doing on this lovely Sunday, May 25th, 2025? I don't know if some of you didn't see my last live about my health condition. I'm not going to talk about that. If you don't know about it, go back and watch it. My last live, what happened to me. I'm doing a lot better. I finished my antibiotics. I still got some stomach medication I got to take. And that's it. Just falling back. Watched Saturday Night Main Event last night. Got a new cable box today. Well, a new Wi-Fi box today. I was going to go down Kensington, but I was like, nah. I'll stay relaxing, heal up a little bit more. I might wait till the month is over to go out. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I just want to get better. Not at 50%. I want to be like 80, 90%. And then I'll be out there. How's everybody doing? I guess none of my peeps came in yet, except Cynthia. What's up, Cynthia? How are you? I'm a lot better, Cynthia. Hanging in there. Been watching a lot of TV, just staying in, walking a lot. Of course, with this, I still got that limp. My limp got worse. Let me bring Elias in here. So, Elias, come say hi. Uh-oh, what's going on with the Wi-Fi? Got a new Wi-Fi box today. Should be no problem. Come say hi. There's some people on, but only Cynthia said hi so far.
Hi.
Say Cynthia.
Hey, Cynthia.
Oh, there you go. Stay here for a little bit. Look at your hair. I just brushed it. What are you doing back there? There's Jen. Remember,
Hey.
she sent you the birthday present.
Thank you, Jen.
Well, she sent you the money for the presents, the cars and the McDonald's and stuff like that. That was from Jen. Cynthia sends kisses and hugs.
What was this?
This is a microphone. Don't squeeze it.
Why is it soft?
Because it's supposed to be.
Why is it supposed to be?
Huh?
Why is it supposed to be?
It's just supposed to be soft. I don't know. It's supposed to be like
So
that.
people can do this.
Yeah, so people can do that. Jen says your hair looks nice.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen.
Actually, he gained weight, but it was like a pound or two. Maybe that's why you say that. He has an eating disorder. We knew he did for years, but doctor finally diagnosed him with that. He is very picky in what he eats. He still when he was a baby, they gave him give me one of your milks so I can show him. When he was a baby, um, like 2 years old, like when he's supposed to be starting to eat, when they sit down here, when he's supposed to start and like chew hard food like hot dogs, nuggets, and all that, he won't eat none of it. He won't eat none of it. When he got off his formula, they gave him this Kid Essentials. It has like a lot of fiber in it and all that. Since he wasn't eating any nutrition food, like he wasn't eating nothing, no vegetables, no meats or nothing. So it was worried. Everybody was worried. So they put him on this. He still is drinking this since he was 2 years old, and he's 7. The foods he eat now are like he'll eat the meatballs. The can of Chef Boyardee, he will only eat the meatballs out of it. What else do you like to eat?
Meatballs.
I just said that meatballs, chicken cutlet, right?
Yeah.
Chicken cutlet, meatballs, spaghetti and meatballs. But when I make homemade spaghetti meatballs, he'll eat the spaghetti and the meatball. But if it comes out of a Chef Boyardee can, he'll only eat the meatballs. But he only has like 4 or 5 things he eats. That's it. He won't eat no cereal. He won't eat cereal. It doesn't matter if it's Lucky Charms. He won't eat it. Yes, Lucky Charms. He won't eat the marshmallows. None of that stuff. He doesn't eat candy.
I will eat candy.
He just started drinking soda. He never liked the soda. He just started drinking it, but I give him a limit. He's not allowed to have that much.
I bought a can.
He doesn't like sweets. When I buy him a Happy Meal at McDonald's and they ask him what he wants to drink, he says water. And they look at me like I'm making him say that. Like I don't want him to have juice. I don't want him to have soda. He wants water. So yeah. So they finally diagnosed him with an eating disorder. We knew he had that. We've been saying that for years. And they give him these eating doctors and make him eat things and see how he swallows it. He won't swallow it. He wouldn't even swallow medicine. What are you doing to your hair? Stop that.
Look.
What's that? What are you doing to your hair? Stop it. Stop that. You tell everybody how you behaving in school. You got this one boy in his class, both of them are Batman and Robin. Like to run around, get out of their seat and stuff like that. And what happens when you're bad in school? What happens? He's not allowed to go outside. That's right. He knows that. He was bad. He was so bad on Friday that he hasn't been out this whole weekend. And I told him if he's bad again this week, he's not going to go out next weekend. Yep. Right? All right, stop it. He likes school, Jen. He just like to act up. You know, he has this one friend in school. Both of them are like Batman and Robin.
No.
Yes. What's his name again? I forgot his name. Huh? What is it? Judge. It's not Judge. Jeremiah. Yeah, Jeremiah. That's his name. Even the one of the maids in the lunchroom, one of the lunchroom maids, pulled me aside and said, "Keep your son away from him. He's no good." He loves Happy Meals, but he'll rather have a 10-piece nugget instead of a Happy Meal because a Happy Meal only has a 4 or 6 piece. He doesn't eat the apples. In the Happy Meal, go ahead. Get down. He doesn't eat the apples. He doesn't eat the French fries. All he eats is the nuggets and drinks the water and plays with his toy. So most of the time I just get him a 10-piece nugget because he eats 6 and he wants more. They say that he also has ADHD, whatever the hell it's called. But besides that, yeah, to a limit, ADHD, that's what it is. Yeah, nuggets are good for a limit. He wants them every single day. You know, I got the McDonald's app on my phone, and when the Philadelphia Phillies win, he gets 6-piece nuggets for half price. I can't afford nuggets every single day, so I hope the Phillies win. And so far, the Phillies won 9 games in a row, but he didn't have nuggets 9 days in a row. No, he didn't. So, yeah, he's been drinking these essentials since 2 years old. So, how you been doing, Jen? I don't know about them chicken strips. There was, yeah. Cynthia, the chicken strips. I looked at them. It's too much for 4. They're going to give you 4 of them, and it's like almost $6, something like that. It's crazy. I like the chicken sandwich with lettuce and tomato on it. I didn't see the commercial. I seen it in person when I was there, but I heard about it. They're punished. We're not going nowhere. Jen, you know what I was thinking? This might sound crazy, but I was thinking about it a lot lately. I don't know why. I might sound hypocritical, but some YouTuber out there used to bring his son out there to give things out and feed them, cut their hair, whatever. I was thinking about bringing Elias with me to give out wound care bags, but to keep him close to me, like don't let him touch nothing or anybody. He already knows the rules about touching. When he's on the subway with me, he's not allowed to touch nothing. He's not allowed to touch railings, doors, anything. So he already knows not to touch nothing if I take him with me. I'm just nervous. I see other YouTubers and other churches, like churches that come out, set up tables. They have kids helping and stuff like that. And like I said, there's another YouTuber out there that also brings his son out. So I was thinking about bringing Elias. I don't know why this Wi-Fi is acting up. I don't know why. But like I said, I see other people bring their children out there, and I get nervous because you never know. I'm sorry about the Wi-Fi. We just got a brand new Wi-Fi box today. I don't know why it's doing this. Maybe I have to go to the settings and update this to a new Wi-Fi box. I don't know. But the last time I did live stream, it did not buff at all. So I don't know why it's buffing. So I was thinking about bringing Elias and one of his brothers. Maybe his 15-year-old brother. And help out give wound care.
No. Where's my food stamp card?
I got it here.
Lay down.
Go lay down and be quiet. There you go.
No.
No, you can't go. You're punished. Hold on 1 second, guys. 1 second. Jen, she's doing good, Jen. She's doing a lot better than me. Don't get me wrong, I'm doing a lot better since I was hospitalized. 100 times better. I feel better. I can breathe. Yeah. You know how I knew something was wrong? About the day I went to the hospital. The day before that, here, shake it up real good. The day before that, around 4 in the morning, I woke up like this, like I was having an asthma attack. I don't have asthma. I have COPD. So I went to get my pump, one of my pumps. Where the hell my pumps at? One of these pumps, and I until it stopped, right? And I went back to sleep. And around an hour later, I woke up again doing that, or like I was gasping for air. And I'm like, what the hell? The last time that happened, I got hospitalized for it, but I was walking. I'm here laying in bed sleeping. No, I'm not, Jen. I'm fine. No problem at all. No smoking. I've been taking two inhales a day of this, like that. I thought I was just supposed to do it when I needed air. My doctor said that I'm supposed to do it twice a day, no matter what. So I've been doing that twice a day. Or this one. What the hell is it? I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is. Or this one. It has steroids in it. But anyway, so I told Ashley about it in the morning the next day. And then through the day, that was Sunday night when that breathing thing happened. So wait, no, it was Saturday night when that breathing thing happened. So Sunday, the next day, Ashley noticed, yes, no smoking. I can't smoke. So the next day, Sunday, Ashley noticed that I wasn't feeling too good. I was very weak. I was on the couch. I didn't have no more breathing episodes, but I was very weak. I wasn't my normal. And she said, "Why don't you go to the hospital?" I said, if I feel like this tomorrow, I'll go to the hospital. Next day was Monday morning. I took Elias to school. I come back. It had to have been like an hour after I dropped him off, maybe like 9:30. The only thing I remember was Ashley grabbed my pump. Can you please go grab my pump in the kitchen table? She went to get it. That's all I remember. I remember nothing else after that. I have a camera in the living room, and she played it back and screen record, the moment everything happened to me and paramedics were here. And she showed me the video where I was laying on the ground on my belly, but my hands and head was on the couch like this. And I was saying no, like this, no. I don't remember none of that. Then she shows me a video with me laying on my back against the couch, and the paramedics they were pulling out those long hose, like them hoses that stick down your throat or your nose, whatever. So you know what that means. But I don't remember none of that. And then the camera shuts off, and that's it. No more video after that. And what I remember after all that, after telling Ashley to get my pump, the next thing I remember that is waking up in the ICU, and it felt like it was rocks in my throat from the hose in my throat. That was very painful. I couldn't talk. I seen Ashley to my left and her son to my right, and I'm trying to talk, and I can't talk. And I couldn't talk, and she's, I can't understand what you're saying. I went like this. Like, I wanted my cell phone. Yes, I wanted my cell phone. She gave it to me, and I was typing to her. But it's really scary. You know why? Because I guess that's how it is when you die, because my heart did stop 3 times. They said 4, but I found out it was 3. And the paramedics, they kept shocking my heart back. Once I got to the ICU, they got it stable. But what's crazy is if your heart stops, that means you die, right? I don't remember seeing a big light a dark light. It was just sleep. That's it. It was just sleep. Maybe my soul didn't leave my body. Maybe that's why I didn't see nothing. But yeah, it was just blank, nothing. I woke up in the ICU, like, then I started to think, I was dead 3 times, and all I remember is telling Ashley to get this, and then I remember waking up in the ICU, and I was dead 3 times in between. I didn't see nothing. Like stories that you see a tunnel, you see lights, you see angels, or you might see hell, you might see demons. I didn't see nothing. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean I turn into a non-believer. I still believe, I still believe in heaven and all that stuff. I think your body has to leave the soul for you to see something. Yeah, I didn't see nothing though. But yeah, that whole week after I got out of the hospital, I just looked at life different. I used to take my son out every weekend. I started taking him out every day, even though I wasn't healthy. I should have never been out. There's one time, 2 days after I got out, I took him to like a carnival for kids so he could play, and it was hot. I felt like passing out, and I kept saying, "Come on, but we gotta go." "Oh no, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave." I said, "But we gotta go. I gotta cook dinner." And I was just making excuses to get out of there. He wouldn't leave, and I didn't want to leave. I felt bad, So I had to find a shade, sit somewhere. It was bad, but I just wanted him to have fun. That's all. I wanted him to have fun. I always pressured. I always looked at life as precious. But after experiencing something like that, you look at it different. You start to realize we're not going to be here that much longer. And think about it. How many people love you right now? Think about how many people love you, and how many people rely on you. When you die, as the years go by after your death, nobody thinks about you no more. Nobody relies on you no more. Yeah, somebody might wake up one day and see your picture on the wall and think about you, but they're not thinking about you every single day like they do right now. Soon you'll be forgotten. Yeah. There's Jen, there's temptation of smoking, but these do help a lot. These uh, nicotine patches, I have a whole bunch. They do help a lot, and I try to be less less stressful, like reducing stress. I don't let little things bother me no more like before. Life is too fast for that. It's too quick. I always say, somebody said in one of my comments that I jinx myself because I'm always saying tomorrow's not promised, and then that happened to me. I don't believe that. That I jinx myself. It's true. Tomorrow's not promised, and that was just an example right there. We can be gone with a snap of a finger. It's quick. But I'm here. I'm going to start taking care of myself more. One of my subscribers says it's not what you eat. What she said? It's not what you eat. It's what you let out. Something like that, she said. Yeah, Jen, when they told me that my heart stopped, and I know smoking does harm to your heart, but smoking was not what made my heart stop. I told you what happened to me, but I know smoking can make it worse. So, if they're going to heal my heart with these IV, antibiotics they were giving me when I was there for 4 days, and then come home and take 7 pills of antibiotics to cure my heart, to help it, why would I smoke? Yeah, I lost weight. I told you I stopped sugar. I use Splenda. I use Splenda, the green package. When I went to Dunkin' Donuts for a medium coffee, I used to get 7 creams, 7 sugars, and 7 hazelnut. Now I don't get no sugar, and I put that down to 5 cream, 5 hazelnut. But I don't get no sugar, and I bring it home and I get a Splenda. If I'm not going home, I ask them for Splenda. They have Splenda. I just like going home and doing it because I don't like doing it in the car and stuff like that. So I just go home and get my own Splenda. Yeah, but Jen, you know what was worse than stopping cigarettes? Tasty cakes. I stopped that months ago though. I stopped that when I was trying to lose weight. Been stopped that. What the hell happened here? Yeah. But I just gotta keep walking. I take the dog early in the morning, long walks after I drop Elias off. There's a park in his next to his school. Walk around the park for half hour. Just watching movies, just taking it easy. Just taking it easy. That's why I'm not in no rush to get to Kensington Avenue. I'm just taking it easy right now. I can make a video from now till June 1st, and I'm still not going to make my $100 mark. The $100 mark you're supposed to make every month to get paid every month. I'm still not going to make it. So, what's the point of making videos? I do videos. They pay my car insurance and my Wi-Fi bill and gas throughout the month. It's not going to happen this month. So, why even bother? Waste gas to go to Kensington, for 1 week or for a couple of days, and I'm not going to get paid June 21st. So it's not worth it. I'll wait. Let me see. I think I lost. See, I have a doctor's appointment. It was June 25th at 12 o'clock. Right here. And I can't wait to go to get weighed because the last time I went, I lost weight a couple months ago. Then I gained weight, but the last time I went, what was it? 12th, I was in the hospital. May 12th, I was in the hospital. May 3rd, maybe, I think. It was like a week before I got hospitalized. I lost like 14, 15 pounds. And I know I lost more since. You know what Cynthia been doing, Jen? I don't have to tell you what she's been doing. She's been a bad girl. Right, Cynthia? Been a bad girl? Like you always say you are? Which boyfriend's coming over this weekend? Since you like sharing it with us. I think Cynthia left, Ken. Mal's doing so good. He's doing so good. He's all over Facebook. I don't watch TikTok, so I don't know nothing about that, but I know he's all over Facebook, YouTube, nonstop, man. He's killing it, I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. Pretty soon, the only thing on Kensington Avenue is going to be Trank. Xylazine. There ain't going to be no more fentanyl, no more heroin. It's just going to be Trank, all Trank. That's why you see everybody sleeping now. Everybody's knocked out on the ground. It's all Trank now. Map? Who's Map? I think you misspelled a name. It says map. But yeah, pretty soon it's just gonna be all Trank. That's it. Have you been watching the short clips on YouTube of videos from Mal's channel or anybody's channel? Everybody's sleeping. Everybody's knocked down on the ground. Every corner, there's just knockdown. It's the Trank. The Trank does. Fentanyl doesn't do that. Trank does that. Oh, Mal. Yeah, he's doing good. He quit smoking. I didn't know that. He sounds good. He sounds good. I didn't even know he smoked. I thought he didn't smoke. I didn't know. I never seen him smoking. When I seen him in Kensington, either I'm driving by, or or anytime I saw him and spoke to him, I never saw him smoke. Even when he was filming or not filming, I never saw him smoke. So I didn't know he smoked. I know he gives cigarettes out, but I thought he just bought a pack of cigarettes just to give them out because that's just how he is, It is. It is hard to quit, Jen. But now, let me tell you something. I tried everything my whole life to quit. Everything. I took pills from the doctor prescribed. They only gave me nightmares, patches. I was taking them for a while. None of that stuff was working. But a near-death experience, that'll make you quit. That'll make you quit. Like let's say I had a near-death experience. I got hit in the head, I had a concussion, almost died. Probably would never stop smoking. But what happened to me was with my heart. You know what I mean? It was with my heart. So yeah. And my doc, every time I had a doctor's appointment, my doctor will always say, you still sneaking a cigarette here and there? You still smoking here and there? I'm like, yeah. Here and there, I'm still smoking. And I just see him shaking his hand like he's trying to tell me, let that shit go, man. I don't know nothing about Amber. Nothing. Nothing about her. Can't believe she's still alive. God bless that she is, but I just can't believe she still is. Everybody else before her, all the people you saw before you met Amber, like before you saw Amber on YouTube, they're all gone. They're all dead. And if they're not dead, they got help and got clean. And that's about like 2%, maybe 1%. But yeah, like all those other people you've seen stories that I did with, Mal did with, and the other channels did with, they're all dead. They're all dead. Like I said, maybe 1% of them got clean. Sad, man. I haven't seen Kiki in over a year. I haven't seen Sid in months. Brittany and Brian are doing great. I have them on Facebook and I follow them. I watch what they're doing. They're doing so good, man. They just left the wedding and they go to church. Like everything, I'm so happy I can help them guys, man. They're doing so good. Spending the night with them in the tent on one of my Sleeping in the Streets of Kensington videos. Spending the night in their tent and seeing how the way living, using candles and hand sanitizer to light a fire and keep the fire going and keep warm. To living in a big house, going to church, being with their children, just living life like they're supposed to. And me having a part of that makes me feel so good. It gives me reason to go on. I did something positive, But just let's be clear here. They did it on their own, It took themselves to do what they did. because it's very hard to kick that habit. Very hard. I finally got new glasses. I got 2 pairs. The other pair, I put it away. Yeah, the other pair, I put it away. Here. Yeah, they're doing real good. My Jen, did you like the video I sent you of my daughter's prom night? I wanted to put it on YouTube, Jen, but that song by Stevie B, YouTube would not give me a strike. They won't allow me to play it. They will mute it. They will mute the video. So what's the whole point of posting it? Why post it? But that song makes that video. You understand what I'm saying? That song makes that video. So there's no point of putting it on YouTube with no song on it. I would love to show you guys, but I can't play that song on here. Then I won't be able to monetize this live stream. Yeah, a few people say they made them cry. It made them cry. It shows you how fast life is. It shows you how fast life is. But I put it up on my Instagram. It's on my Instagram, but my Instagram is not public. And I put it on my Facebook. My Facebook. Matter of fact, I put the video public. Yeah, the video is public. But my channel's not public. I didn't make it public. You can go watch it on Facebook if you can find it. You can't see none of my pictures anyway. You can't. It's private. But I made the video public so the public can see it. Man, I got all these wound care bags, man. I wish I can find somebody to give them out and I'll just be the cameraman. That'd be awesome. I don't know anybody that's willing to do that.
Mental fog, trouble remembering names, misplacing your card keys, losing your train of thought. If you're over 55 and have
This phone just started playing by itself.
problems, pay very close attention because any of these things could happen to you at any moment, even Hollywood superstars.
Okay. That never happened before. That's weird. Shut this off. Power off. Yeah, I got all these bags, man. Just want to give them out. And like I said, I don't know anybody that would do that. They would just give them out like that. You know, why record? They won't do it. Definitely going to make the kids don't do it. If they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. But they might. If I ask, they might. I mean, they like giving out food to the homeless on Christmas and Thanksgiving. You know, why is this any different? Of course, Cynthia, always. And Jen asked you how you was doing, Cynthia. Kaden is doing good. Very much in love. That's the only problem she has. Too much in love. She don't want to listen to any advice when it comes to relationships. Which one, Cynthia? Which daddy do you have? How's your boys doing, Jen? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I think love is blind, but it's also I don't know how to say that. These young 18, 19, 20 years old, 20-year-olds, they think they know it all when it comes to relationships. It's so funny. Your regular daddy plus two. Wow. Yeah, they think they know it all, man. Like they really, really believe that they're going to be with their boyfriend or girlfriend for the next 50 years. I really believe that. I keep telling them, I tell my daughter, like her first love, like she would cry and cry and cry. I'd be like, you're going to have 6 more like that in your lifetime. 5 more. I said, God grants you 6 loves in your life. So you're going to have 5 more like that. Stop stressing over little details and little stupid things. Man. I tell her all the time, you'll have 5 more just like that you love that much in your life. You know, your next love, you're going to look back at this one and you're going to be like, I can't believe I acted that way. But then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I never experienced anything in life with love. So I don't know. So don't listen to me, you know? I had to come. You know, I know a lot of you guys work during the week. So when I do my live during the week, you just can't catch it. So I said, you know what? Let me do a live Sunday around this time, and I want to catch the people that usually come in here that are not, you know, that are working. They can't come in. So that's why I did this live. And you know, Jen's one of them. See, Jen's never here when I do a live on the weekday because she's busy working. But Sunday, boom, nobody's working right now. I don't think nobody's working tomorrow. Tomorrow's Memorial Day, right? Because the kids don't have school tomorrow. Yeah, right, Jen. We don't know shit. We don't know what we're talking about. We have no idea what we're talking about. But I don't know if you've been watching what I've been posting lately about how the 80s kids lived, how the 90s kids lived. Oh, this got sales job. Sales job this summer. I'd be posting things like, let me see. Oops. Uh, 80s, 90s kids, like Friday nights, Pizza Hut, painting your fingernails with white out in school, you're white out, running your fingers through the brick lining in the hallway in school. Fridays when the TV and VCR rolled in the classroom, you got excited because you know you was going to watch a movie. Our lunch boxes were way cooler than the kids' lunch boxes today. Cell phones, never needed them. Putting trolls on the top of your pencils. To smell the library when you walk in of the books. The little piece of stickers your teacher would give you, you scratch and smell it. It's all kinds of things that the kids don't have today. It's sad because they're too hooked on the internet and playing games. Yeah, sure were. Let me see. They call us the Gen X kids. If hold on. If the secondhand smoke at the McDonald's, wait. If the burgers and fries at McDonald's didn't kill you, the secondhand smoke did. They used to have a little aluminum McDonald ashtrays with an M in the middle. So if the burgers and fries didn't kill you, secondhand smoke did. Isn't that crazy how they used to smoke at McDonald's? Etch-a-Sketch was our iPad. Getting third-degree burns sliding down the slide. Seesaws. All the time we had seesaws. The Dating Game was our favorite game show. Oh, God. Yeah. Waiting by the radio to record your favorite song that's coming up on the radio. Listening to the radio and waiting for your favorite song to come up so you can record with the little cassette players, little cassette tapes. Wow. Getting up to change the channel. Happy that we had a long cord on our phone so we can go in the other room privacy, talk in the other room privacy. A long cord on your phone was gold back in the 80s. You know, you want to go in the other room and talk to somebody. Oh, that was, yeah. The hassle and the frustration of rewinding your tapes for Blockbuster. Be Kind, Rewind. It's crazy. You would have to call on the phone to hear. What the hell's that noise? You would have to call on the phone to find out what time your movie's playing, find out where it's playing, when, what time. Welcome to Movie Phone. If you know the name of the movie you're trying to call, press 1. If you know the location, press 2. Remember that? Movie Phone. Going to the bar or the store and getting a pack of cigarettes out of the machine. Cigarette machine. Wow. You know, ashtrays in the car. Remember that? Having ashtrays in the car? On the door of your car, you would have ashtrays with a lighter. I remember as a kid, 10 years old, maybe about 10, 9, 10. My grandma would send me to the store to buy a pack of Winston. That was her brand of cigarettes. She would smoke Winston. And I remember it was $1 a pack. $1 a pack for a pack of cigarettes back in the 80s. Early 80s. Like 1980, 80, 81. And let me tell you something about that, Jen. You said your boys could not believe the cars had cigarette lighters. Let me tell you something about that in a second. And my grandma was sending me to the store to buy a pack of cigarettes. When it went up to $1.10, I remember my grandma getting upset. It's like cigarettes keep going up. Now they want $1.10. I remember that. The little old ladies on the block, they were always, they're old. They walk with canes. They're like in their 80s. And they always wanted one of the kids in the neighborhood to go to the store for them. Because I wanted that quarter. They will give you a quarter. And I remember sitting on my grandma's step for hours. Because they would pop their head up the door and they'd look down the street looking for one of the little kids in the neighborhood. And I would sit right by my grandma's step. And they would see me and go like this. They'll wave me over. And I'll start running before another kid takes it. All my life I hustled. Always hustled to try to make a buck. You know what I mean? Whether it's going to the supermarket and asking people if they need help with their bags and not carry it through their car, make a quarter that way. Didn't matter. I always try to hustle. Ever since I was 8, 9 years old, I was trying to make a buck. That's why I left my home when I was 14. I was in Florida by myself at 16. So, about your kids not believing about lighters, cigarette lighters in cars. Where was it? I think it was in New York. And my daughter saw a payphone. She didn't know what it was. She didn't even know what a dial tone was. Think about it. When you pick up your cell phone, do you hear a dial tone? No. She said it was a dial tone. I'm trying to explain it to her. I sound like an idiot. I'm like, "Beep." When you pick it up, so you hear it. "Beep." And of course, she knew what a rotary phone is. She didn't know the madness it was. Dialing a number on a rotary phone. And when you get to almost the last number, you mess up. You gotta hang it up and start all over again. They don't know the frustration of things like that. It's the luxury they have today. They have no idea. And they bitch and whine and cry about every little thing. Whining. Yeah, I remember that car. Like both driver and passenger door had a little ashtray, like very narrow ashtray, with like a little pin on it with a hole on it. I don't know what the hole was for, but it was like a little, like a beer tab. You know the beer tabs on a can? Right, it was an ashtray like this, narrow, and it had like a beer tab on it with a hole on it. And then next to it was the lighter, round lighter that you push in on the door. Of course, everybody knows under the cassette player there was one, but some cars had it on the door. Yeah, my daughter, 18-year-old daughter, didn't believe that you can smoke on an airplane, that you can smoke in a restaurant, that you can smoke in a hospital lobby, you can smoke in courtrooms. Like, why didn't they know that smoking back then was bad for you, like for the public, secondhand smoke? Like, why didn't they know this? It's crazy. Maybe they didn't care. Maybe they did know, just didn't care. Cigarette machines, yeah, you had to get quarters. Remember that? You had to put quarters in it, and then as the years went by, they made it where you could put dollar bills in there. Remember that? And then after that, no more. As soon as they took out Joe the Camel, no more posting billboards of the camel packs. Remember the camel, the camel guy? He used to put them on billboards, and they're like, I think you're advertising for kids. You just can't do this no more. Ever since they stopped doing that cartoon stuff for cigarettes, the cigarette machines were gone. Yeah, I remember I was 9 years old, and I could go to the store and buy a pack of cigarettes for my grandma. You was allowed to buy cigarettes at 9. Remember that? It's crazy how it is today compared to back then. But it just shows you how much more freedom we had back then. I remember my grandma. We would fall asleep at my grandma's house with the screen door locked, with the front door wide open. Front door wide open, but the screen door locked. You can't do that today. Not even in the suburbs. Criminals drive up the suburbs and commit crime now a lot. So you can't even do that in the suburbs no more. But yeah, it's bad in Pennsylvania, especially in Philly. It's bad. Camden, Philly, Camden, New Jersey, Philadelphia. It's bad. I don't have to tell you that, Jen. I'm sure you get Channel 6 Action News. I don't have to tell you what's going on. I'm sure you know. But Jen, think about it. If you was to smoke a cigarette today in an airplane 40,000 feet in the air, you go to jail. You would go to jail if you smoke a cigarette in an airplane. It says it in the bathrooms. When you go in the bathroom, when you're in an airplane, it tells you no smoking, penalty of arrest. It says it in the bathrooms. penalties, fines, and arrests and penalties and fines. They're not playing. They're not playing. Cannot smoke on an airplane. I wouldn't even know how you would light it because you can't have a lighter, can't have matches, and that shit. I wonder if you would. I wonder. I wouldn't know, but the times that you can smoke in airplanes, I wonder if you was allowed to carry a gun on the airplane, like going through a metal detector. No, I don't even. I don't even know if they have metal detectors, but you can do damage with a lighter as much as you can do damage with a gun, right? You can burn a whole plane down. Last time I had a lighter on the plane was 2004, coming back from Las Vegas. Coming back from Las Vegas in 2004, Christmas of 04. Because I had a lighter on me because I was thinking about smoking in the bathroom. And I was like, hell no, I'm not getting caught. Somebody will smell that shit. People that don't smoke, they can smell cigarette smoke if they were standing on top of Mount Everest and you was at the bottom smoking. They'll smell that shit. You know what I mean? And I knew if I lit the cigarette in the bathroom, somebody would smell it. And I didn't even want to take a chance. But for me to light that cigarette, I had to have a lighter on me, right? So that's how I know. That's the last time I remember that you can have lighters on airplane. And that was after 9/11. That was in 2004.
Dad,
Yes.
where's Mommy?
She went to the store.
I want to get something.
Why didn't you tell her? I forgot. What do you want?
Dad, can you tell her, can she come back and can I go with her?
She's not going to do that.
Can you ask her though?
No, she's not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask Trey later on to go to the store for you, all right?
At what time?
I don't know. Whenever your mother gets back, I'll ask her if your brother can go take you to the store. All right?
Yeah.
Love you.
You can ask her on the phone.
When she comes. Love you.
Dad, I'm going for this away.
You keep throwing away your toys.
No, there are dinosaurs on play with. You're still on that?
Yeah, say bye to Cynthia.
Bye, Cynthia.
Take care, Cynthia. Slow down with love. And love and precious the days you have left. That's all that matters right now. Stop that. Could you stop? I wish I knew what Sheila said. Hi, Sheila. From, is that Scotland? Shout out to Scotland. Scotland's in the house. I think that's what it says. Whoa. Oh. Sheila from, I'm guessing Scotland. Scotland? Sheila. Hi, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila.
Say hi, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila, big day.
Sheila.
Sheila.
Yeah, Sheila. She's, if that's Scotland, she's on the other side of the planet, on the other side of the earth.
That's totally far away from there.
Yeah, I think that's halfway around. I don't know. Something halfway, yeah. Scotland, Ireland, Italy, Germany. Well, yeah, halfway. Not all the way around. Halfway.
Germany?
Yeah, right past the Atlantic Ocean.
Wait, can we go there?
If I can go down that way, I will go to the UK.
Can we go there to the UK?
I would love to go there. It's too much money to go there, bro.
That was the UK.
The United Kingdom. London. You know where London's at?
Yeah.
Paris, France, all that stuff. Italy, Europe. He don't know about that yet, guys. Come on, Elias, go. Now you're making silly faces. Go ahead. Go play with your cars. What are you doing, Elias? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're so hyper. Look how long your hair is. It's not longer than mine. But mine is way long.
No, mine is way long.
Not like mine.
That why does it go? That see mine? Why is it going this way, not this way?
Because the camera is reversed like a mirror. See?
See? But I'm putting this way and this way. So they're both-
It's the mirror. It's a mirror. Like, mirror. The camera's a mirror.
Dad, how do you know how camera can see us?
How can the camera see us?
I mean, like show us.
Because it's a camera. Well, Mommy had one on her cell phone, and she has her camera on. You can see yourself on her phone, right?
Yeah.
Camera's right here. Look. See my finger on the screen? Yeah, don't touch it, though. You can, like, put yourself like this. See?
Like, see, I can see myself.
Yeah.
You still got your snoot?
Do you want to help me give out some medical bags to
Yeah.
the homeless people in Kensington?
Yeah, today.
Not today. No.
Tomorrow?
No. I don't know when.
I want to do it tomorrow.
I think I want to ask Trey to go too, so he can help you.
Wait, you're not going?
Yeah, I'm going.
But I thought us.
We got to get rid of all them bags by the door.
That's only one bag.
The other bag's in the car. My backpack's in the. Bring that bag over here. My backpack is in the car, and I got a bag over there by the door. Oh my god! I got so much. I spent $300 in wound care. $300. You can bring that one too, but I want the other one. I thought it was in the car. My backpack is here. I had it by the door because I was going to go to Kensington the other day, but I didn't feel good. All right, give me this one first. Here's my backpack. Okay. Put it down. Put it down.
This light.
Put it down.
That's light.
In this one, I got some ace bandages in here, some extra ace bandages. Careful. And in here, get down. And here is the
Bag.
care packages.
Why do you need two of these?
Because that's what I give them. Too.
Not three?
Two with eyes. Oh, yeah. I don't know. There's probably like 25 in here. That's why it's so fat.
Dang, 25.
Probably maybe 20. Anyway,
That looks like a fat stomach.
yeah. I spent like 300 in wound care. I still got some left, but I got not some, plenty left. This one.
Dang,
This is full.
that how many in there?
I don't know. I didn't count.
Like 40?
On the back, that's a sweat rag. It's a sweat rag in the back. Everyone has a sweat rag.
What's
Different colors. This one's green. My favorite color.
now? What's
And
a sweat?
hold on, bud. Hold on. And then all of them has a card from the Lord. A sweat rag is when you sweat. You wipe yourself.
Like a like.
Or you can wet it. You can wet it when it's hot outside. Keep it on your head. But yeah, I have them by the front door. You know, hopefully one day this week I just wake up. You know what? Go down Kensington. You know, I used to plan Kensington, not no more. I don't plan it no more. You know.
Dad, I thought you said I can't go down.
Yeah, but you're getting bigger now. And I see kids out there younger than you helping, giving out food, giving out clothes. Kids that are 4, 5, 6 years old doing it. There was a YouTuber out there that used to take his son out there when he was 5,
Wait,
just starting kindergarten 5. Then he was 6. He was out there.
what's his name?
I don't want to mention no names, but he was a YouTuber out there, and he used to take his son and daughters out there, and they would help him. So I thought you're a little older now.
I am.
Trey's 15. I could take you both.
Yeah.
Put some gloves on you, some rubber gloves,
Why?
because you need rubber gloves out there. There's a lot of germs out there, a lot of germs. I don't want you to get no germs on your hand.
Try to.
Yes, trade some.
And you.
Yes,
I'll do that first.
yeah. But yeah. Where's
Now,
my?
what is this?
I'm muting my mic. This is for this mouse. It's called a mouse
Well, why can't you put it on the table?
because it doesn't work good on it. It works good on this. Stop that. Stop, Elias. Stop it. I'm about to hang up. I'm about to say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, Jen.
Say bye to everybody.
Bye, Leah.
Over here so they can see you.
Wait, who's here?
Jen's here. Cynthia left already. Just say hi to 15 people. See, there's 15 people. They don't want to talk.
Hey, 15 people.
Say bye to Jen.
Bye, Jen.
Sheila, if she still wants it. Bye, Sheila.
Bye, Sheila.
That's it. Say God bless everybody.
God bless.
God bless. God bless.
God bless everybody.
There you go. All right, go.
No, me.
Bye, Jen.
Stay.
All right. So we're gonna say goodbye to everybody.
Wait, who's that?
That's me. That's my profile picture.
Who's that?
That's Jen. She said bye.
Jen.
Now, hold on. Let me finish this.
Jen.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you go, guys. Remember. Hey, you might see a video of us on Kensington tomorrow. I'm not telling you when I'm going, or I don't even know when I'm going. That's how I can't tell you when I'm going. But just look out for the video. That's all. It'll be up when I go down there. You'll see it tomorrow, next week. Next in June. I don't know when. You'll see it. So thank you everybody for watching the live, for the comments. Thank everybody. Jen, Cynthia, the comment. Sheila, the comment. Everybody who's watching, even though you didn't want to comment. You don't like me, but you still watch. Thank you for watching. People watching on the replay, thank you for watching on the replay. Please, leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe, and that's it. Remember, love is the key, drama free. Heal the past, live the present, dream the future, love, health, peace, and happiness to all. Until next time, this is Mike and
Elias.
from Metropolis. Peace.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted. You've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been
There you go. Elias is ripping on my damn leg. I was like, get the hell off me. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I was Googling sub. I don't know what sub means. What does sub mean? Elias is so sub or isn't so sub? What sub means? Does anybody know what sub means? Does anybody know what sub means? S-U-B. Son of a bitch? No, that'll be S-O-B, right? I don't want to block a person if they didn't mean to call my son of a bitch. It says S-U-B. I don't know what that means. Does anybody watching know what that means? Guys, isn't so S-U-B? I was about to log out and I saw that. I don't know what that means. Nobody knows what that means. Nobody's going to answer. S-U-B. Elias isn't so S-U-B. Let me see something. S-U-B. That would be in what? France? No. What happened to it? I don't know what's going on here.